Here's a question from someone in my DMs, and I wanted to address it because I think it's fun. What players have coasted the longest on their potential? So I'm talking about players that everyone thought would break through and never did, right? Not guys that you thought would be pretty good and then they never were. Guys who had the talent to be stars but never ended up fulfilling that promise. I have 3 players on my list. Frank Ntilikina. Frank Ntilikina, man. Remember when New York Knicks drafted him? Everybody thought he was going to just be this breakthrough talent. That his shot would start to fall. He would figure it out. No, never happened. Never happened despite 4 years as a New York Knick. Remember they put him on Trae Young? That's probably the most famous he'll ever be. He shot 39% for his career. He currently gets like 10 minutes a game in Dallas. His shot has not been fixed. He is currently still shooting 38% in Dallas. Number 2, Mo Bamba. Everybody thought Mo Bamba was going to be electric. Magic spent 4.5 years waiting on Mo Bamba. They were like, well, he'll figure it out, guys. He'll figure it out. He's a stretch big man. He can shoot the 3. He's long. He's athletic. He has good personality. And you know what? He never did. A guy everybody thought had the skills necessary to be a star. And no, he did not. We only got a song from it. That's it. That's all we have. And I don't even think he was drafted when the song came out. So the song could have just came and went. The Magic shipped him out for a bag of chips to the Lakers at this year's trade deadline, as we know. Number 2 is Mo Bamba. Number 3, oh, this one's close to home. This one's so close to home. Zach Collins from Gonzaga. 10th in the overall draft from the Portland Trailblazers. You know the Blazers, we've talked about this a million times, but I'll say it again. You know the Blazers moved up to get him at 10? You know they actually had 2 first-round draft picks, and they packaged them to get Zach Collins? The worst part about that, though, Zach Collins is like, okay, he's an okay player. He's never going to be a star. Obviously, he was reached for in the draft. That's fine. But the worst part about Zach Collins existing on the Portland Trailblazers is that the Blazers passed on stars, elite players for Zach Collins. Let's talk about him. Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list could just end there, and that would be that, but it doesn't. Bam Adebayo could end there. It does not. John Collins, Jared Allen, Kyle Kuzma, OG Anunoby all went after Zach Collins. You could have just kept your first-round picks and got 2 of those guys. That hurts. Also receiving votes from me is James Wiseman, of course. James Wiseman's been coasting for the Warriors on potential pretty much alone. Dante Exum in the Adidas Nations, they thought when he was 16 years old, he was going to be the next superstar. He was seen as the best 16-year-under kid in the world from Australia. And he's just nobody. Bismack Biyombo was seen as like a real talent. Talen Horton-Tucker, Romeo Langford, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and that's it. You can only live for so long on potential, but some of these guys are probably going to get an NBA pension and will magically figure things out when they never will.